Did they ever tell you that it is easy? They are right. Did they ever tell you that it is hard? No, they don't. But I've actually come to understand that this journey is as hard as I never thought it would be. Now I'm saying it's as hard as I never thought it would be because I didn't have experience of what this journey as a cinematic storyteller is going to look like. I just thought it's going to be something I would do and get along. But I'm seeing that it needs more attention, devotion, dedication. This is me telling you truly that it is hard. Becoming a cinematic storyteller, it is hard. Editing videos, very hard. Doing all this stuff. Many persons might just say what you do is you cut and you join. You add B-rolls, you add sounds, you add text. But that's not just it. It is beyond that. It has to do with mental thinking. Like, sometimes you need to go outside your thoughts just to get these things put together. And it sucks. I'm just making up this video for you to understand that this journey as a cinematic storyteller is very hard. I thought by this time I would have become better, own my own signature style of editing, known for one single thing. But the thing remains that I haven't even find out what really is that signature style. But I'm just doing this. I'm just putting up this effort every day, doing it to make sure that I get to that point, because they see that it is not just about one thing, it's all about you doing that single thing that takes you to where you want to be every day, and you get results. And those things you've been seeing and you've been doing before, they compound together and bring forth the results you see in the nearest future. So that's just what I'm doing. And I'm here today doing this video for someone else out there who might also be feeling the same way as I'm feeling. You might have been thinking you're not seeing results, might have been thinking you're not yet there. But this is just me telling you, because this is way more than motivation. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm not even here to motivate myself. Because what if motivation fails? If motivation fails, which means you're not going to do this. If motivation fails, which means you will stop. You feel like there is no need doing this again. But this is me telling you that there is need doing it. Editing your videos, scripting them, finding B-rolls, if it takes you shooting them or filming them, it takes a lot of courage to do this thing. And I'm telling you that it is very hard. And you have to understand it, that it is very hard. You can't just do it alone. I didn't just start this journey because I wanted to go viral. But this is it. I started this journey because I wanted to document my progress. I wanted to know how far this journey have taken me, where I have started from and where I am coming to. And this has already been the progress I've made. At least getting you to watch this video is a progress for me, and I count it as a success because I am a mobile phone editor who uses my mobile phone to edit my videos. Even the videos I do for clients, I use my mobile phone to edit. It is not just about the gadget, it's not about the tools, but it is about the mindset. It is about the belief you have in yourself. It is about the trust you have in yourself. Can you really do this thing? I want to be known as someone who uses my videos to create stories that touches people. You know, I want to create emotion. I want to make people relate. I want to make them learn. I want to make them understand what it feels like in this journey of skill. Not just the journey of acquiring the skill, but the journey as a cinematic storyteller. I've always loved this storytelling stuff and never had given up on it. But I had to take action and start building. Someone else out there might be going through this same thing I'm going through, finding it hard to find your way. But there's always a way out there. I have a vision, and my vision is to become one of those who become good at this cinematic storytelling stuff and have, and someday, one of the biggest studios in the city of Lagos. Yes, that's one of my vision. And if it comes to pass with the actions I'm taking, it might take time, but it is one of my vision, and I know it's going to come to pass. What you're doing now is never enough. You have to do more. And you doing more means you need to commit your time, you need to commit your energy with a lot of things you have to do. If I can still remember my first video I posted, what I had then was just 2 subscribers. The second video I posted, I had 4 subscribers. And I think these subscribers might even be my family members or the best of friends. But I haven't given up. It is not about those subscribing. It is not about those commenting. It is not about the algorithm. No. It is about the message I'm sending to even the one person that sees this video. So that is what I'm concerned about. If you're a video editor, no matter the stage or level you are right now, take it very serious. You have a lot to learn, you have a lot to do. Don't look at the results you see now. Look at the long-term results you're going to see in the nearest future. And build. That is it. Create connection. Tell stories. Create emotion. Let people hear you loud. That is what it's all about. What we want to become tomorrow is a journey that starts from today. And that is what I'm doing for myself. I have to learn. I have to read. I have to study. I have to watch movies. I have a vision. I don't just want to be a video editor. I want to be someone who can analyze movies with all kinds of story structures, So watching movies is now part of my routine every day. I do that. It's part of my learning. So I don't joke with it. Just find out what works for you and make sure it aligns with your vision, with where you are going to, with what you want to do with your life, with what you've already planned and mapped out for your journey. Sometimes I feel like I'm copying every other person out there, because I'm just starting. I'm trying to find where to pitch my tent, where I can just say, okay, this is what works fine for me. I just feel like that sometimes, that I'm copying every other person. I look at people like Bolex. He's one of the best editors I've ever seen. I love the way he edits his videos. He does that just with mobile phone. Someone else like AK the Wicked, the way he tells his own stories. And that's one thing that made me to start my own YouTube channel. Not because I wanted to be them, because I've come to understand that it is not just about doing this one day. It's about doing it every day. I'm impressed by what these guys do, but I get to ask myself, am I really doing what is right? And that messes me up feeling that I'm not doing the best, but I'm putting a lot of effort into this. And that is why I came up with this to tell you that it is very hard. It is very hard to understand where you're coming from. It is very hard to understand where you're going to. But for you to find it very easy that you can still go through, it's just you starting and taking action. Who knows? Today I didn't even know that I will be getting up my 3rd YouTube video if I hadn't started. That is what doing what works for you really means. It is hard. That's just how I'll tell you. It is not easy. You get data to do what you have to do. You need to get your stock footages for every project you have to do, that people would see that this is really something that is from you. It is not easy, a journey to say, but what I want to advise you is for you to stay alone and saying that it is just what will happen. It won't happen in one day. You have to start editing videos. You have to start it from somewhere, even if it means cutting and joining. If you get to see the first video that I edited in 2023, you will be amazed at what I'm doing now. Like, if I had been so serious like that in the past 2 years, I would have been better today. Because I didn't take it serious, I'm still here. But I'm grateful because I'm seeing this success, Success is not about just you being at the top. It's about the progress you make. That is successful. I'm grateful that I'm here today. And I'm grateful that I'm on this journey, because every step I take to improve on this journey is what really makes me better every day. If you need to start video editing with your mobile phone, I would advise you get a good smartphone, right? And don't try quitting your job for anything. Hold to your job. The job you're doing that's feeding you, paying your bills. Hold to that job while you still build. It is very much important, and you would see yourself doing well in the nearest future. That you would even be amazed how far you've come, because you have to take action. Life is not a bed of roses. You don't just get what you want, you take it. Becoming a video editor is a mind-blowing stuff. It is not just about me sitting down on this chair. How am I going to do this thing? Putting out calls to those I look up to. Sometimes you just do things that leads you to your journey. It is not about a fancy edit. It is all about a clean and intentional edit. Taking action is just the key. The journey into this creative world so vast that you don't achieve everything in one day. Find the little way you can get things done easily. You have to take a step at a time. Connect with people. You need to meet people who are on the same page with you. And you still have to have connection with those who are ahead of you to really get things right. Find mentors. You can't do this alone. Find communities to join. You can't do this alone. Reaching out to you today because I have this phone and I have this system, and also I have a camera. Everything you need to get done for your journey is what you have to take as part of your responsibility. Make it a budget. Take a course, join academy, get a mentor, teach people, talk to people about who you are and what you do. I believe someone out there is connected to this story. It might not really be for everyone. It might just be for that one single person out there who really needs to hear from me. And I'm glad it is you. Your journey is not in vain. Your journey is for a purpose. You are heading somewhere. Just know that you're not alone.